All right. Good evening. Hi, teachers. My name's Danny. Welcome to the Fit Happy Teacher channel. Yes, here we are. And tonight we have pivoted a little bit, meaning, sometimes a teacher can just take a different direction. And tonight just felt like a good night for all yoga. So I am really happy right now. I hope that's okay with our Fit Happy teacher, Karen, who's on. Is that okay, Karen? Okay, good. We'll still burn calories, right? But I just really need this time to center and focus. So I want to give you a second to grab, you have it, maybe some blocks. If you have a strap, like there may be some situations where a strap is, you could also like use a tie, like a man's tie, or anything like that, to help you get into different positions. I actually have two blocks, so just whatever might make you more comfortable in certain things. And I'll try to remember to point that out tonight. When you can use certain props. Try to remember, it's all just a work in progress, right? Dad always says, the only plan you can be sure to follow is no plan at all. And I like that. So let's get started with tonight's flow yoga session. So let's start out in child's pose, wide-legged child's pose to begin. So you're gonna come to the end of your mat. You take a deep breath in and out. Push the shoulders down your back. Try to soften the gaze and let the palms face forward. In mountain pose, feet are side by side or hip distance. Deep breath in. Through the nose, fill up the lungs, and let it go. Shoulders down your back. On every out breath, just release all the tension down your neck. Come on down to a tuck and walk the hands out and let the knees come open. Ooh, you may need, if you're like me, just to sit back for a second on those feet. And you just take hero pose for a second. But if you're ready, you can do wide-legged child pose. You come to the knees about the width of the mat, big toes facing each other, and fly the hands out until the nose reaches the ground. But if you're like me, we just need to stretch this front right now. So deep breath in and out. Wherever you are, deep breath in and out through the mouth. Kind of shift your position. Come to a nice, deep child's pose. Deep breath in, deep breath out, letting all of today go. Stretching underneath the knees, underneath the arms. The head is directly in between the arms, in the elbows, palms face down. Now try to lift the palms up off the ground like you're turning a knob. Get the fingertips up. Get a deeper stretch. Try to push the tailbone towards the heels at the same time. Deep breath in and out. Excellent, teachers. Slide the hands back. Put the knees together and come back up to hero's pose. Deep breath in and out. Another deep breath in. And out. We're gonna do about 10 child's pose push-ups. So I want you to take a deep breath in and out. Now sit in wide-legged child's pose. Come forward with the hand. And now, like you're coming down into that chaturanga, squeeze the elbows towards the body, come down, and then directly push your upper body back up towards the chest and come back in a child's pose. We're gonna do about 10 of these. Breathe out when you're pushing up. And then come back into that child's pose. Told you we'd still burn a few calories. 8, 9, 10. Sit back in the child's pose now. Just hold that right there. Stretch into it. Deep breath in and out. Now keeping the right arm forward. Take the left arm, cross the hand behind you, with the palm of the hand facing up. Try to just twist a little bit to the left, looking to the left. Gentle twist. And then go ahead, put the left hand down, other side. Palm faces up, twist to the right. Opening up just a tiny little bit, feeling a stretch, an extra stretch in that shoulder. Pushing the tailbone towards the heels even more. Deep breath in. Now, take that right arm, put it back, and come on up through tabletop position. Let's come to tabletop for a second. We're gonna squeeze in our core. Now, squeeze the hip point, squeeze the upper abs, right at the ridge if you can. Feel that core, that center of your body. Suck it in. Head is extended straight out from the spine. Wrists are underneath the shoulders. Get that alignment. The knees go underneath the hips. Important to have that alignment. And now suck in the core and around the back, round the upper back. Chin comes closer to the chest. Pull through the shoulders and then arch the back. Look up to the sky. Push the shoulders back down. Breathe in. When you cat, breathe out. Cow. Cat cows, everybody, with your breath. We're going to do this about 5 more times. Cat cow, 5. 3 more times. And 1 more time. Excellent. Push back into child's pose again. Just push with the knees together. And now sit back on your heels. Roll up. Take the arms up overhead, so you're sitting on your knees, arms come up overhead, palms touch. Grab the head with the biceps, pull in, suck to the core. We're gonna do turtle pose. So this might be enough for you right now. Push the shoulders down your back. Breathe in. Get out and hold that core in. Now holding the core in, holding a straight spine. Start to hinge forward at the hips, squeezing the core, squeezing the hips, squeezing the legs together. Big leg exercise here. Now try to get, if you can, the goal is to get the head to come down before the hands, but that is hard. Now let the head fall between the elbows. The elbows are up close to your head. Pinky fingers are up on the hands. Trying to straighten the arms to get the upper back stretch and stretch through the side body here. You can bend the elbows if it becomes too much. Ooh, that was a lot. Keep the hands in prayer. Push up. Back to hero's pose again. Arm comes up. Arms come up overhead. Palms touch. Palms down by the side. And come on up into plank position. Pull it through the core. Widen the toes. Up on the back toes. Now, if you want to be on your knees, you can be on your knees right now too. Really suck through the core. Feel the core pulling you up. And now we're going to rock forward and back using the balls of the feet. Forward, back, forward, back. Just gentle pulses forward and back. Now bring that right leg up. Bring the foot between the hands. Bend the back knee as much as you need to, okay? Or I want you to be a nice wide-legged or wide lunge here. Bring that right leg up. Come up to crescent lunge. Palms face each other. Arms are aimed straight up to the sky. Fingertips pulling to the sky, but at the same time, your shoulder muscles are pushing down your back. Squeezing the core in. Squeezing the front leg. Now I want you to bend and straighten the front leg here. Breathing. Now you can add in bending and straightening the back leg just a little bit. Breathe out every time you come up. So you can breathe in when you come down. Go with your breath. All right, come on back down. Surround the front foot with a hand. Pulse forward just a little bit, a few times. Bring that leg down, back leg down now for dragon pose. Come up through the core, leaning into the front leg. You may want to walk the toes just a little bit forward to make sure the knee straight over that ankle. And then you get a really nice stretch in that front leg. Woo! Feels so nice. Lean into it. Deep breath in. And out. Now, put the hands side by side. Reach back in deep into that left knee now. Straightening the front right leg. Getting a nice stretch behind there. Now, place the foot. Roll that foot back down. Come back into that dragon pose. Come back, hamstring stretch. Forward, back. All right, bring that right leg back. Come back into your plank position. Deep breath in and out. Now let's bring the left leg forward. Come into that lunge to begin. Bring that upper body up over the hips into full crescent lunge. You can straighten the knees. You don't have to go as deep as I am, but the goal is to try to get the front leg parallel with the ground. Squeeze that leg, squeeze the front leg, squeeze the back leg here. Now push the shoulders down the back. Pull the crown of the head up. Pull the fingers towards the sky too. I know it sounds like a lot of things, but all those little corrections, squeezing your core are gonna make this such an effective pose for you that you can use in your life. Deep breath in and out. Get a little deeper. Now come forward and back with the left leg in front, pulsing forward and back, forward and back. Hands around the front foot. In a deep runner's lunge, you can also have the back knee down. So being up on that back toe also stretches the foot back there. Now bring that knee down. Come up to dragon's pose. Deep breaths. Come back to that hamstring stretch. Extending the left leg, bending back, letting the head hinge forward towards the left knee. And now come forward in dragon's pose. Breathe in and out. Forward and back. Forward and back. So stretch and strengthening at the same time. All right, now bring that left leg back to meet the right leg back into an upper plank position. Now I want you to bring the left elbow down, bring the right elbow down until you're now in forearm plank. You can bring the knees down here if you want. Squeeze the core. Squeeze the core as much as you can. Come back up on those toes if you can. Now press through the left arm. Try to make sure the left wrist is lined with the left shoulder. Push up onto that left hand. Push up onto the right hand. Then go back down with the right. Back to the elbow, down with the left elbow. Push up to the right, up with the left, down, down. Little yogi plank walks. I told you we burn a few calories. Squeeze through the core. You can come down to your knees. That's your modification. You could also hold one position. If moving between them isn't working for you at all, keep it going, teachers. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees down. Come back into hero's pose. Deep breath in and out. And now while we're here, we're going to do a little toe squat. So I want you to come back into hero's pose. Yeah, booty sitting on the heels. Now come forward just a little bit and let those toes curl under. So now you've got a little toe squat going on. Feel a nice stretch in those big toes. You want to, if it feels like too much, lean a little bit forward just a little bit, but still squeeze through the core here in your toe squat. Now I want you to take the arms in front of you and take them up to your sides, 90 degrees, cactus arms, squeezing the core in and squeezing the back shoulders together. Deep breath. Now also pushing the shoulders down your back, pulling the crown of the head up towards the sky. Now you can come back a little bit, play with the weight of the booty close to the heel, giving you a nice little toe squat. Woo! It feels nice. So toe squat, cactus arms, pushing back, opening up the chest. Now come down, back up into your plank position. Come back down, toe yogi squat, and then come back down into a plank. So keeping the feet flexed, open, up the chest. Being careful of your alignment. Sucking through the core a lot here. It's going to help you stay really grounded coming up. And take a rest. Come back onto those heels into hero's pose. Deep breath in and out. Okay, teachers. Now let's slide those hands forward. Come into tabletop position. Push again. Tuck the toes under. Now push up into your first upward dog, or excuse me, downward dog of our yoga tonight. Deep breath in. Hold the spine. Aim the end of the spine. Tail that tailbone up to the sky. Try to push the heels closer to the ground gently. Be mindful of where your heels land naturally. Deep breath in. Let it out. Now walk, lift the right heel, press the left down, lift the left heel, press the right down. Pedal the feet, right, left, right, left. Come back to plank position. Come back to downward dog, pedal. 4 times, plank, downward dog, pedal 4 times. Plank, downward dog, pedal. Now plank, downward dog, pedal. Keep it going, teachers. You could also have your knees down to modify. Make sure you adjust your hands if you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees down. Come up through tabletop. Come up on to your knees. And let's put the left leg out. Stretch over to the side. Opening up the body. On the right side, try to point the right fingertips up and over towards the top of that foot. Now, at the same time, your hips are facing forward. So it's almost like you're pointing, trying to have your big toe and your knee facing forward. Go ahead and switch sides. And now keep switching. Have to squeeze the lower body at the same time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent, teachers. Sit on back into a child's pose. You can go wide-legged or regular, wherever feels good to you. Right on back. Do that child's pose position. Hopefully you have some nice calming music playing for yourself. Deep breath in and out. Now, come on back up through tabletop into your downward dog position. Again, should feel a little more stretched out here. Heels coming closer to the ground, feeling nice and warmed up. Now take the right leg, point it straight up to the sky. Hips stay in line. You can bend the knee now and open the hip, open the right hip. Try to keep the left hip in the same position. Trying to keep the hips pretty in line if you can. Shoulders stay in line. And now put the leg back. Lift it up again. Open up and put the leg back. Open up again and put the leg back. Now bring the leg forward. Right leg all the way forward through to crescent lunge position. And let's turn the back foot so the toes face the side of the mat now. Open up the left side body. It's a mini little twist for that upper back into your warrior position, warrior pose. Deep breath in and out. From here, we're gonna go down to triangle position, letting that upper body hinge forward. We're gonna come back up to warrior. We're gonna come down to triangle and up to warrior. So we're doing little core exercises here. Still getting that isolated stability of our, and the strength and the power coming from our lower body. All right, go ahead, straighten that front leg. And bring that back arm to the left leg. And open up the front leg for your reverse warrior. Open up that front body. Nice little stretch there. Now swing the arms forward. Both hands come on either side of the right foot. Right foot meets the left. Back into your downward dog. Pedal it out. Deep breath in. And out. Excellent, teachers. Now we're going to aim that left foot up. Straight up to the sky. Hold it up. Try to make sure the hips face down. Deep breath. And out. Now bend the knee, open the hip up. Try to keep the hips in line as much as possible. Trying to make sure your shoulders are parallel. And now go ahead and put the foot back down. Lift the foot back up, open up. And put the foot back down. Now keep that going. Lift up. Put the foot back down. One more. Now bring that knee forward all the way. Bringing that foot all the way through. Come up to that crescent lunge. And open up the right side body. Pushing the right heel back down. Right toes face the side of the mat. In warrior position. Deep breath in. And out. Now we're going to come down to triangle, palm face forward. Elbow comes to the front of that front knee. Twist up, open up, look up to the sky, and then come back to that warrior position, palm face down. Deep breath in, come to triangle, breathe out, come up to warrior. In, out. Squeezing the legs down there. Holding you up. Be grateful for those strong, amazing legs. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten that front leg. Bring that right arm down, palm on the outside of that knee as you extend the left arm up, over, leaning back, feeling that stretch on the left side. Oh, that should feel so nice, teachers. Deep breath in and out. Windmill those arms forward, palms on either side of the left foot. Right foot comes up to meet the left, coming to a forward fold. Come to a flat back, palms up onto the front of the legs. I'm going to bend and straighten here. Just tiny little bends and straightens. You need to squeeze our booty a little more. Squeeze. Squeeze the core in. Now I want you to walk your feet out a couple steps as wide as the mat. Squeeze the core back in. Try to get a flat back. Extend the head directly out from the spine. Don't let it hang. Don't let the neck arch. Let's bend and straighten. Tiny little bends and straightens of our legs. Needing to really squeeze the quad and squeeze the core in here. These are our moon risings. This is why we warm up with them because they're also great for cardio exercise. Excellent, teachers. Go ahead, straighten the legs. Let the upper back hang over, hang down, let the arms hang down and roll up carefully. Standing, roll the shoulders, walk the feet in. Grab a sip of water. Okay, come to the front of the mat, teachers. I hope you grab a sip of water. Come to mountain pose, deep breath in and out. The front of your mat. Another deep breath in and out. Take the arms up overhead, palms touch. Look up at the palms as they touch. Open up the arms, wide the fingers, swan dive forward, bend a little bit at the knee. Come down into that forward fold. Grab the backs of the legs, pull the head closer to the calves. Now try to take the elbows behind your knees if you can. Squeeze the upper body, squeeze the arms, just squeeze yourself closer. Your nose closer to the knee. And now let that one go. Come to a flat back. Extend the fingers towards the floor. Extend the head straight ahead, straight forward, looking forward. And let that all go and roll up to standing. Keep the arms up overhead, palms touch. Palms come down through center, back to mountain pose. Let's do that again. Come on up overhead. One leg forward. And now come on back into that plank position again. Deep breath in. And out. Squeeze the elbows close to the body as you let the lower body come down, upper and lower body come down. Turn to the tops of the feet. Push up through the palms. Upward dog. And also come on down just about halfway. Upper body, upper back, chest is still up off the floor. Take the elbows underneath the shoulders now. Palms face down, forearms in front of you. And let the abs go. Experiment with letting the stomach just hang out and then contract the stomach to feel the difference in the cobra. Or excuse me, sphinx pose. And then you can switch, push through the chest, push the palms of the hands into upward dog. Feel the difference there too. Let the booty cheek muscles go, let them hang, let it all hang out. Push up to sphinx, upward dog, squeezing the hips. Now come on back to child's pose. Oh, let that one go. Deep breath in. Now. Now come on through the tabletop up to upward plank position. Bring the right knee down, right knee and right wrist are in line, and open up to the left side. Swing the toes, the left toes back, so that front, the right knee can be your kickstand for side angle here. Whew. I'm feeling imbalanced here. Open up. Yoga really can show you what you need to work on. Now I want you to squeeze the kickstand leg and try to almost lift the right hand up off the floor, still staying straight if you can. Still trying to stay in that side angle position. Pulling up through the core. You can do little pulses if you can. Ready? Now put that left hand down. Right or left knee comes down. Now do the left side. Left side. Open up to the right. Come into that left side angle position. Palm is opening up to the side of the room. Squeeze the core in. Squeeze the hip flexors. You're going to have to squeeze that side to open up. And now try to lift up off that left hand if you can. Woo! I am super imbalanced today. Squeeze, teachers. And come on back down to the tabletop. Okay, ready now with your own breath. You're going to open up side angle on the right. Open up side angle on the left. Careful not to go too fast. Be mindful of those shoulder muscles and where you put your hand down. And lift up, roll up. It's almost like you roll Open up, roll up to that side body. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Come through tabletop, teachers. And up into your downward dog again. Deep breath in. And out. Pull up with that tailbone. Up to the sky. And take the right leg up. And bring the right knee to the right elbow. And then point the toe back. Do it again. Right knee in. And back. Right knee in. And back. Breathe out. In. And back. Come on, teachers. Keep it going. 2 more. Excellent. Bring that toe to meet the left. Deep breath in. And out. Now bring the knees down for a second. Come back onto the toes. Take a deep breath in hero's pose. Down. Come back to a tabletop position. Up to that downward dog. Left leg comes up. And now the left elbow meets the left knee as you come forward. Back to that 3-legged dog. Back to that hover. Back and in. Now you could also be on the knee of the right leg. A little bit of a modified position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Come back to that tabletop position. Back into hero's pose. Check in. Deep breath in. And out. And we're going to slow. Come down to chaturanga, upward dog, or cobra, or sphinx, whatever feels good. Flip to the toes again, back into upward dog. I want you to walk the feet to the hands. Keep feet hip width distant. Come go flat back, grabbing the front of the leg. Forward fold. Roll up to standing. Arms come out by your side. Palms come in through prayer. Deep breath in. And out. Mountain pose. Another deep breath in. And out. Excellent job, teachers. Oh, let's keep it going. Arms come up overhead, palms touch. Arms come out to the side. Forward, forward, forward. And now, flat back. Come down, bend the knees as much as you need to. Come out to plank position. Chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog. Paddle those feet one more time. And now we're going to come down through our tabletop position into puppy pose. But we're going to get warmed up for puppy pose first. So I want you to walk the hands out just a little bit, mostly the left hand. The weight's going to switch into that left hand. Cross the right arm underneath the left hand to thread. You can try to keep the palm facing down. You can also have the palm up. Whatever works here. Feel the stretch in the front of that right arm, the right shoulder. Warming ourselves up a little bit for puppy pose. Looking under the left arm. And now pull that right arm back out of the needle and thread the needle with the left arm under the right, looking over to the right. Deep breath in and out. Stretching out the front of that left. Now try to push the chest closer to the ground. The deeper the stretch in that arm. Go ahead and untwist or unthread that needle there. Now I want you to slide the arms out with the palms facing down. And you're going to start to bring the chin closer to the mat. And you're going to start to feel a stretch as well. Now you can be with the toes up on the back toes, like we were when we were doing our little toe squats, okay? Or you could be on the tops of the feet, whatever works, okay? Now you're gonna bring the chin closer to the mat, trying to keep the chin on the mat, looking towards the front of the mat. And obviously, the more you lift up the chin, the more of a stretch. Now you do not want to look side to side when you are down. You want to look forward and have everything facing forward. Do not look, do not move the neck side to side. Deep shoulder stretch. And walk the palms of the hand back underneath the shoulders. Push the knees together. Come up with the heroes. Deep breath in and out. Now we're going to come back into, like we're starting dragon pose. So take the right leg forward, like you're taking a knee. Now I want you to take the right elbow underneath the left elbow and try to go for your eagle arms here. Or if you can't cross at two places at the wrist as well, you just really give yourself a giant hug, squeeze, feel a stretch along the side body and in the chest. Okay, otherwise, try to get the eagle arms, palms touch. The thumbs are close to the nose. And so you're in that dragon pose underneath. You're going to let the body come forward past the leg, past the knee. Deep stretch here. The upper body as well. Now you can push back and make the front leg a little bit straighter. You get a different stretch. Whoop, you may fall out of it. The fun of yoga, you get right back in. You get a different stretch, a different place in the hamstring in the front. You notice you can play around with where you position that front knee, what kind of angle. Go from 90 to about 100 or 110. You can do angles with yoga here. Go ahead, unravel the front arms, put that knee back. Now maybe it's hurting your knees a little bit. Grab something soft, grab a pillow. I have my trusty little mat here. I'm gonna bring that left knee forward now, like I'm taking a knee on the left side, getting into dragon pose, walking the toes out so that my knee and my ankle are in line. I'm gonna take the left arm underneath the right, turning at the elbow, turning at the wrist, wrapping up, bringing the elbows down so that my shoulders are not shrugging towards my ears. Deep breath in. Try to come down with those arms past inside the left knee. You can experiment with the angle. Deep stretch in the hips. Ooh, maybe you need to come out of it and just do that dragon pose. One side might just feel different from the other. Excellent. Now come out of that, teachers. Bring those knees back together. Come back into a forward fold. The back of your mat. Roll up very carefully. Standing. Deep breath in. and out. And we're gonna do eagle legs and eagle pose now at the same time. And we're gonna get one more nice good strengthening and stretching pose in. So you're gonna try to cross the right leg over the left at the knees to start. Now maybe some of you could cross your toes over behind the back of your calf muscles. That would be awesome. If you can't do that like me, you're gonna point the toe where you want it to go, visualize it happening for yourself someday. Now, start here. I want you to cross the right elbow, again, making those eagle arms. Right elbow underneath left. Deep breath. Woo. Maybe that starts to hurt the foot. Let it go. Get right back into it. Deep stretching. You're squeezing the legs together, creating a tourniquet. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze the core. Try to stay like you are, your upper body is still up over the hips, like you're sitting straight up. Come on out of that unravel. Shake it out. Deep breath. We get to do the other side. All right, so you can start with the arms first. How about we start with the arms first? So left is under right. Palms together as much as possible, or you're giving yourself a great big hug, walking those fingers behind you, feeling those shoulder blades as much as possible. Okay, get a good upper body stretch. Cross the left leg over the right. Even if you have to grab onto a wall, I want you to squeeze, really squeeze your legs together. Squeeze the booty. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Tourniquet with those legs. Breathe in and out. Push the shoulders down your back. Squeeze the arms. All right, unravel yourself, teachers. Whew, let it go. One side definitely feels different than the other, huh? Come on back to your mat. Deep breath in. Slow on back on down. Come on down into that forward fold. Flat back. Forward fold again. Bend the knees. Walk the hands out so you can come up to a plank position. Hold here for a minute. And come up to upward dog, or excuse me, downward dog. Pedal the feet. And now we're going to end our class with nice stretching poses. So come on back again through that child pose. Knees together now. Forehead to the ground. And now bring the palms back so that the palms are facing up. Hands are close to your feet. Let all the stress out of your elbows, out of your arms, out of your upper body. Out of your jaw, out of your mouth. Deep breaths. Now lift yourself up and swing those legs back around. And come on down carefully onto your backs. Now we're going to turn your feet in circles. Turn your hands in circles. Close your eyes. The shoulders down your back. While you're just kind of working the fluid through your joints here, getting all the snap, crackle, pops out. I want you to take the arms up overhead and take the left hand with the right wrist in it and keep the center of the body and stay in the center. We're doing banana pose, okay? I want you to walk the feet out to the left corner of the mat. As you walk the hands out, slide the hands to the left corner of the mat up there. And now the middle of the body stays where it's at, so your banana pose, deep side stretch. Cross the right ankle over the left ankle. And I like to kind of grab my right foot, top of my right foot with my left toes, and I just feel such a nice stretch down my ankle all the way up. The more you consciously push the right side down, lifting up through the core. Still squeezing, you can still squeeze and engage the core and deepen the stretch. Go ahead, come to the center, unravel the feet if you need to. Now walk the feet over to the right, walk the hands over to the right, grab the left wrist down with the right hand. Full deep stretch, cross the ankles if you want. Stretch into it, open up. Try to make sure the hips are level. Now unravel the leg, bring your shoulders back down. And turning the seat. Now I want you to grab the left leg in, pull from up top, fold the fingers, pull from up top, a couple inches below the knee. Pull that knee in, close to the armpit. Go ahead and straighten the leg as much as you have to. Try to grab behind that calf muscle, and or maybe you can grab the toes. Pull that leg in. Try to straighten the leg a little bit. A little bend in it if you want. Recline, split, pushing the shoulders down your back. Don't shrug the shoulders towards the ears. Nice job, teacher. Other side, bring the right knee in. Hold the right knee towards the right armpit. Push the shoulders down your back. Look down the center line. Oh, this feels so good. Take the right leg into your hands, anywhere you want on the back of that calf muscle, and try to just pull that knee, straighten the leg, but then pull the knee in. Bring that left leg up to meet the right leg. Open up the knees as wide as the mat. Bend at the knees now. And grab the outside of the feet with the elbows kind of inside the calf muscle, inside the leg. And just let the knees fall open. The outside of the arm. Or happy baby pose. Not even realize how tight I was. If you're like me, just these poses remind you of where you carry tension. Now go ahead and grab the toes. You can grab between the pointer toe and your big toe if you want with 2 fingers and straighten the leg as much as you can. Straight leg, happy baby. Squeeze the core in. Try to push the lower body, keeping the hip points on the ground if you can. And just bend the knees as much as you need to get those hip points on the ground and stretch through the crown of the head, limiting any space. Make a double chin is what I'm trying to say. Make a double chin. Deep breath in. Look down the center line. Oh boy, that should feel so wonderful. Oh, let that one go, teachers. Bring those knees in. Grab yourself. Give yourself a hug. Tell your body you're so grateful that it was able to come here tonight and get some nice yoga and some nice strengthening and stretching. Good activity, good centering activity. Oh, all right, now we're going to cross the right foot over the left knee. And you can also do eagle legs, again, if you want, as much as you want. Close the gap there. And you could even go somewhere in between. But let the legs now fall over to the left while you keep the upper body looking to the right. So you get a twist in your hips and that outside hip of the side that's over the other side. Look over that right arm, palm faces up. The more you look over to the right and then push down the right knee with the left hand, you get such a good stretch. Deep breath in and out. Go ahead and do the other side, teachers. Again, cross the left ankle over the right knee, wherever degree you want it to do. You could even leave the foot right by the knee. Let the the bottom of the foot will come down to the floor. It'll be in front of the knee. Look over to the left, over the left palm. Deep breath in. The more you let that head fall to the left, push the right shoulder the opposite direction. Oh, it's like heaven, the stretch. Recline twist. Oh. Excellent job, teachers. Unravel. Bring the knees in. Roll them in circles here. Oh. Now let those feet slide out, teachers, from your hip point. Let the feet fall open. Push the shoulders down and back. And let the chin come towards the neck, towards the chest. Flattening the spine. And we're going to take Savasana pose for 1 minute. Deep breath in. And out. Breath in. And out. Belly rises. 1 minute goes by way too fast. So turn those wrists, put yourself back into the room if you have to. Otherwise, feel free to stay in Savasana for as long as you want. Savasana is such a wonderful, amazing pose. Otherwise, roll on up, teachers. Seated. Thank you for being here today. We'll take 3 deep breaths in. Call it a deep breath in. And out. Deep breath in and out. Another deep breath in, teachers. And out. Nice work, teachers. You have a great evening. That you enjoy this surprise yoga workout. Talk to you soon.
Hey, that was good.